Hey, welcome. It's Joe Cox Jr. here. Life advice from real folks. So I had to start all over at 51 years old. Today I'm thriving. But some might ask, well, Joe, what does that qualify you in order to, how does that qualify you in order to tell us how to live our life if 50 years of your life was pure hell? Because I came from situation, toxic childhood, graduated high school reading at a fifth grade level. I put myself through college after my mother told me I was too stupid to do it. Went on to be a state licensed electrical contractor. Got my real estate license. Wound up becoming a real estate agent. Then a licensed broker. Went on to buy property. Had a lot of accomplishments, but the drawback was I had a lot of depression. I married the wrong people. I had made some really good choices. Then I made some really bad choices. And the difference is today I know why I made those choices when I made them. That's the clarity I have today. Today I'm married to the love of my life. I'm in great health. No, I'm on no medication, and living a wonderful career. We've got this property down here. I record because I want to share it with you guys. It's a beautiful piece of property. We've got a creek on it, and we're clearing it right now to do some other things. But I wanted you to understand that yes, my life has been pure hell, but I think I have some information for you that will really change your life. A lot of things we go through uh, with assumptions in life, I assume nothing anymore. I look at the authenticity of everybody. My parents were narcissistic abusers. My brother drank himself to death at 29 years old. So I've been through hell and back. So I'm here to tell you, and I'm smiling. So I'm here telling you, after all that hell I've been through, I can actually have some peace and harmony in my life. And I'm going to show you how to do that too. But today we are going to talk about how, you know, a lot of people go through life and a lot of people have to start over later in life. I've known somebody to start over at 65 years old with a positive attitude and do great. So I think a lot of it is understanding that, hey, I was a millionaire at 35 years old, wound up into Dark Night of the Soul, lost everything, and it wasn't until, and I struggled for many years. Even after that, once I reconnected with my wife and learned what real authentic love was, my it's filled my spirit, my soul, and allowed me to heal. And I'm living a life now that I thought I'd never live. So what we want to do is, how do we find happiness? I think a lot of, especially if you're older and you're looking at this and saying, how do I start all over again, whether I'm 30, 40, 50, 60 years old? Um, Sometimes we're just put in situations that we do have to start all over. But understand we have knowledge that we didn't have at 20 years old or at 16 years old. And this whole channel is based on giving information to where if we had this information at 16 years old, we would not be needing to start all over. So what we want to do today is, well, Joe, what's the first step in starting over? This is what I find. First, you got to understand, and I put this out in my book, Life Made Simple, Secrets to Wealth and Happiness, Hidden in Plain Sight. I put this book out, and this book shows the steps I went through in order to reach where I am now. We've got to learn that we first have to become a whole person. Most of us are going through life fragmented, that we feel out of sorts, that's where we need to feel like we need to dull our senses through alcohol, drugs, whatever it might be. So what we want to do is help you understand how to get that balance, become a whole person through mind, body, and spirit. Then once we fix the inside of us, we're just a mirror. Everything on the outside is just a mirror of everything on the inside of us. And so once I help you understand this and where to start, first thing you got to do is get all the toxicity out of your life. I will tell that to people no matter what. The two things is work on yourself and get everything toxic out of your life. Put yourself first. You cannot give anything you do not have for yourself. If you want to find somebody, marry them, and love them and all that, and you don't love yourself, it's a waste of your effort. It's not going to work because as soon as you find any flaw in them, you're going to think, oh, the whole marriage problems is their fault. You won't be able to pick the right person that's the most beneficial for your life. How do I know that? I've done all this stuff. I've done it all wrong and I've learned from it and now I did it right and I'm living the life I was meant to live now. But my parents put me on a path to where it was detrimental. So the thought of the day is the two things to get started on starting your life over is get all the toxicity out of your life. Everybody that's toxic, parents, whatever it may be, get them out. And number two, it's not selfish to put yourself first as long as you're not taking from another in doing so. Focus on yourself and your growth. From life advice, I hear a military helicopter coming over, so I'm going to cut it. You take care. From my heart to yours. Like and subscribe. Love to have you along for the ride. Bye bye.